Hey guys, Monster Thinking here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so, due to work, I haven't yet put out a video using this man right here, fully EZA'd, SA25, Rainbow Star, good to go. I feel like I kind of missed the boat of just doing a standard showcase with him, because I know like everybody's done one of them already. So I thought we'd jump in to something a little bit more interesting, as you can see from the title, and do a free-to-play Time Travelers team, since of course that is his leader skill for 3 key and 100%, which is a pretty decent leader skill. Time Travelers has a lot of really good free units. Obviously, Vegito Blue was very much considered one of the best, if not the best, free-to-play unit in the game, until this ZAMASU, who I would argue is potentially better. Obviously, they can be put onto different teams, so, you know, it's difficult to directly compare them, but obviously, Vegito is super good in long events because of his infinite stack. But then we've brought this guy from the Dragon Ball Heroes event. He lowers attack with his super, which can help out Cell. He also is an extreme class ally support unit, so he's going to help out the Goku Blacks and the Cell. And he has artificial life forms. He gives an extra buff to attack, which the Tech Cell is. Tech Prime Battle Cell is obviously a really good unit. He can recover HP on his 12 key super. And he lowers attack and defense with his 18 key. And then of course, if you get 18 key and the enemy is attack down, you get guaranteed crits. But obviously we can't attack down Gogeta in the later events. Then we got Prime Battle Trunks as well. I mean, obviously the Prime Battle LRs are always going to be some of the better free-to-play units. We are only going to be facing one enemy throughout the whole event, but he'll still be pretty good. And then this Great Saiyaman 4, aka Beat, who's also from the Dragon Ball Heroes event. Like, those two free-to-play units are very, very good. He infinitely stacks, which is nice, as well as providing a super class allies with a little bit of a buff as well. So there's no one else to get the attack buff on the team. But there you go. So we're going to jump in. We're going to take on the new stage of the Gogeta event, the movie Blue Gogeta. I figured that because the Time Travelers team are all very like Vegito Saga theme. I mean, obviously not all of the Time Travelers, but Time Travel is a very pivotal theme in the future Trunks saga. So rather than do the Vegito event, I thought it'd be interesting to have the Time Travelers team hop the timelines, as it were, and take on Gogeta from the Broly movie. So we're going to jump in. We're going to see how well we can do. I have no doubt that this team is going to get it done. We're just going to see how well we are. So I think I'll start off with Arms, because I'm pretty sure he can be attack lowered in stage 1. Yeah, he can. So he's obviously giving a nice buff to ZAMASU, so he's going to be able to get his 18 key super straight away. And then we'll just go for the standard 12 key on Vegito Blue for the defense race. I actually quite like his super attack. It's basic, but his super attack animation does look pretty clean. I forget, of course, I've transferred my account over again, so it's going to be in ×1. So just got to wait for him to attack me. There we go. So yeah, that's pretty decent damage. 1.2 on the attack stat. Obviously, as I say, bear in mind we are running him under double 100% leads, so he's not going to hit the kind of crazy attack stats that we'll see on other teams, especially not on turn 1. Obviously, we want to try and build up his passive a little bit, but we additionaled into the 12 key as well, so we get to lower his attack. And then Vegito Blue, hey, with the additional. I mean, that's not bad damage for the first turn. Obviously, I wanted to jump into a Dokkan event because the longer form events would probably be too hard for this team, or they might be able to last with some of the, you know, like Beat infinitely stacks his defense, like ZAMASU will have really good defense, but the team is obviously going to have very low stats. So I feel like that run would not only take forever, but it's also very likely that we'd get into a position where like a random stray super attack would just end the run completely. So I feel like this is a team that's at the sort of power level where jumping into a normal Dokkan event is probably the best bet. I don't know why I struggle to think so much about Ki, because Trunks is just going to finish him off in slot 1. So I had no pre-planned rotations, because one of the good things about this is the links are pretty good across the board, because like all the Prime Battle LRs and ZAMASU as well, I guess, and also Vegito Blue, because he's not a Prime Battle LR, but all the LRs have Shattering the Limit, so the team will link pretty well just across the board. So can this Gogeta be attack load as well? He can. Oh, let's go. So yeah, we'll get those for you. And then those for you. So yeah, I feel like this team's in a good position where we're not just going to die like off the bat if we're on full health, like even if somebody gets super attacked. Most of the rest of the event is STR. I think this is the only non-STR phase, so we don't have any physical units, so we're not really in danger of like a random super attack suddenly ending the run. Now here, Arms doesn't have type advantage, so this could do a fair bit of damage. 100k, that's actually not bad. And for a free-to-play team, obviously free-to-play units are getting better and better. Goku Black's leader skill is decent anyway, and we do have a bunch of LRs, but we have almost 350,000 HP with this team, so I feel like we should be all good in terms of getting it done. It's only the damage is where you'll see. Obviously, like if you bring a full-on pay-to-play category team into this event, you probably are going to be one-shotting every phase, 1 or 2, I guess. Oh, so they link better for key. Interesting. Alright, so let's do this. Now, the good thing about putting Goku Black in the front here is when he gets hit, he does give himself key. So I don't think we'll get enough. Yeah, no, we won't get enough from those attacks to actually get up to the 18 key super, but that will help. And let's go ahead and do this. So, oh, well, yeah, double digits. I mean, there you go. So he's showing off a little bit there defensively. Of course, we're going to get another super attack, though. But I wonder how much this will do. If Arms took 100k, 68. Okay, so not terrible. We may have to use an item or two, but I kind of would expect that for a free-to-play run. Oh, and of course, yeah, we are still able to lower his attack, so it's kind of no surprise, actually, that normal attacks are not really doing any damage to anyone. I was kind of wondering how Trunks would tank these hits, but with all the attack lowering, yeah, he's just taking double digits as well. So Vegeta Blue could finish him off here. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, I mentioned it in a previous video, probably when talking about this LR ZAMASU, to be fair, but free-to-play units have just gotten so much better in recent memory. Like, I was looking at some of the barbershop units earlier and like thinking back to just how bad some of them are until like they easy aid the AGL cooler recently. Let's see. I think I might actually ghost this turn because then I can put Goku Black in slot 1, get all these STR orbs. This feels like a good play. So we'll do that, and then still not enough to get his 18 key super. Although his 12 key heals us, so actually getting his 12 key is not a bad shout. And then we'll do that. So yeah, like the cooler from the barbershop, he's got an easy A on JP. But units like the physical Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku, who awakens into Super Saiyan 3, I remember like playing the game back when he first came out. And even when he first came out, he was just like kind of decent. So like I was looking at him today because I don't have some of those units rainbowed because I've kind of always been a pay-to-play player. So I've never really focused on free-to-play units as much. And I was thinking about picking up more copies for the future when he potentially gets like an easy A. And yeah, it just kind of got me thinking about how bad some of the old free-to-play units are. But yeah, now we're getting some crazy free-to-play units. More and more are coming out that have like infinite stacking and things like that as well. So we're just getting a lot of really good free-to-play utility. So I did forget, of course, I did mention earlier that I thought the second phase was the only non-STR. I completely forgot we actually do fight AGL Blue Gogeta. So we have quite a few STR units on our team. Hopefully the LR will be fine. Super Saiyan Man 4 hasn't stacked a super amount, which is why I used the Bulma item just to give us a little bit of extra defense. And then a bit of extra attack doesn't hurt. But yeah, unfortunately the Goku Black not going to be doing a lot of damage if we don't get crits. And same with Saiyan Man 4. Okay, 20k is not terrible. We could take that. So yeah, we're definitely going to put Cell in slot 1. Let's see. Is that enough? Oh, that's one shy. Getting his 18 key super. Although I guess, like I said, the 12 key for him is actually beneficial for us here because getting them heals and then give Vegito another stack. The Bulma item is still in effect as well. So, okay, this is actually best case scenario. Super attack Cell, who not only has type advantage, but then when he gets his attack, he's going to heal us back a little bit. So, yeah, 25k. Get out of here. So, what are we on now? 20k. I can't remember what percentage it is that he heals, so let's see what we heal up to after this. Oh yeah, 25. Well, almost on 26. So he basically healed like 6k, and normal attacks are only dealing double digits to us. So that is all good. Unfortunately, it looks like the LR ZAMASU is not going to get a chance to land any finishing blows. So even though this is going to be, this is probably going to be the one main video that I do showing him off, and we're not even really getting to show him off like properly. But oh well. So Trunks should end things here. Do I need to use an item though? Like if he gets supered in slot 1, I'm going to be real mad. Although I guess I could force the Dokkan attack here. But I would kind of rather get it in the last one. Although actually this won't get us... Actually, let's not risk it. Let's just do that. I was going to say, I don't think getting the blue orb would have tipped it, but... Oh, okay, well there you go. Just take double digit damage. Trunks actually tanking a lot better than I expected. Because bear in mind, like, his passive isn't super great defensively when you're against one opponent. We can't lower this Gogeta's attack, so we haven't been doing that. And they're only neutral typing. Like, if he was a tech unit, then yeah, I'd be more than happy to put him in front of a whole bunch of attacks. But he actually tanked a lot better than I was expecting. So, how do I want to do this? I can get his 18 key. I feel like he's going to hit the hardest, even though he's not really had a chance to build up a crazy amount. And then if we do this for you, get your 18 key super. And then... I feel like, is it cheating to just ghost? Because if I ghost Usher now, that would be so beneficial for like the overall thing. Now, I'll use the future, I'll use the Bulma just to get the buff. Because if he does a little bit of damage to us throughout the turn, we are going to heal from the Dokkan attack, so... Because, yeah, using a ghost at this point kind of feels like cheating a little bit. I mean, I know we're not going to, like, just one-shot him this turn, but it feels kind of cheeky to get right to the end and then just be like, yeah, we're done now. But yeah, nice slow Dokkan attack, so we'll take that. Unfortunately, we don't have arms in the third slot for the extra buff, so we're sitting at, what, just under 1.5 million attack stat. Again, considering it's double 100% leaders and he hasn't landed any finishing blows to actually build up his passive, that's not a terrible attack stat. Yeah, million damage. Okay, so... I mean, this Gogeta does have quite a lot of health, so... We are still going to have at least a couple of turns to go. And yeah, Cell not dealing as much damage as I would have thought. Double digits on the normal attack was really nice to see, but then we had to go straight into this, eh? How much is this going to do? Oh, only 110. Wow. That is definitely a lot less than I expected, so... Yeah, this team's actually doing really well. Like I said, bear in mind, like, the team's full of LRs because they're always worth, like, investing in, but I don't invest in a ton of free-to-play units unless they're ones that I deem to be really good and, like, worth the investment. And, yeah, like, the Dragon Ball Heroes ones were definitely worth it. Can I get an 18 key review if we put you in the front? I can. That doesn't really help out Trunks, though. But... Because I was hoping I could maybe get Trunks' 18 key super, but yeah, we're going to be one short. Ah, that's fine. We could get super attacked again this turn, so I'm going to go ahead and use this. Just give us a little bit extra defense, and just to heal that little bit of residual HP. I would quite like to, at this point, because Vegito Blue will have decent enough defense. I wouldn't mind 18 key supering with him now, just to actually deal more damage, but unfortunately the orbs were not quite there for that. So yeah, with both these item effects in play, we are not going to take a lot of damage this turn. And Trunks hit him for 0.5 mil. Not the best. I mean, obviously, like, Prime Battle Trunks is really good against multiple opponents, so he's a really good free-to-play unit for Super Battle Road. But obviously here, at least against Gogeta, we have type advantage, so he's going to be able to hold his own. And then, oh, this would be a good turn. Because this is, Cell's going to be getting the extra buff for the Artificial Life Forms effect. So let's go all in with you. Oh, and you as well. Perfect. There you go. If we do some good damage here, boys, this should be the last turn. So, But yeah, let me know what you think of the team build. What sort of free-to-play units or teams in general are your favourites to run? I know a lot of people in my audience are a bit whaley as well, like me. But I know there's a lot of you guys out there that have the appreciation for the free-to-play units. So this was something I thought that was a little bit more interesting than just doing a straight-up Goku Black showcase. And it lets us show off some of the very strong free-to-play units. So free-to-play time travelers, a very strong team. I mean, I don't think the Blue Gogeta Dokkan event is like the hardest Dokkan event in the game or anything, but I feel like the team performed pretty well. So you guys let me know what you think down below in the comments, and let me know what some of your favourite free-to-play teams to run are. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord. The link is in the description below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.